Hey guys, Michelle the Big Cheese Flowers coming at you, and this is a continuation of talking about paradigms. Remember the question, how can you be sure the ladder of success is placed up against the right building? Well, we're going to dig into that answer. And today we're actually going to get into a really cool exercise because remember, I told you that a paradigm is actually the lens that you see the world through. Not physical, but your interpretation of it. Now I'm going to dig right in and I'm going to read straight from Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, because I really want you guys to get this. Now remember the example he gave was he compared a paradigm to a map. And the example was a map of Chicago, so to say, but it was actually a map of Detroit. And we discussed that whether you change your attitude or work on your diligence or your behavior, you might get there faster and you might be in a great mood, but you're not getting to the destination that you really want to get to. Now let's dig in. If you have the right map of Chicago, then diligence becomes important. And when you encounter frustrating obstacles along the way, then attitude can make a real difference. But the first and most important requirement is the accuracy of the map. Now let's dig into this exercise. Look at this picture. Now I'm not going to let you look at it long. Okay? Now, this picture, I want you to look at just a little bit longer, and I want you to think of how you would describe what you see. Okay. Each of us has many, many maps in our head, which can be divided into two main categories. Now, listen to this carefully because it's going to play a role in what you just saw. There are maps of the way things are or realities, and then maps of the way things should be or values. We interpret everything we experience through these mental maps. We seldom question their accuracy, and we're usually even unaware that we have them. We simply assume that the way we see things is the way they really are or the way they should be. But I've been also told that assuming can make a bloop out of you and me. So assumptions aren't too good, but our attitudes and behaviors grow out of our assumptions. The way we see things is the source of our behavior and our attitudes. Now, when you saw this first picture, okay, then I took you to the second picture. And let's see how Stephen Covey describes it. He says, do you see a woman? How old would you say she is? What does she look like? What is she wearing? And what roles do you see her in? And someone may, a man may, eligible bachelor may want to, take her out on the town. Someone into fashion may want to, talk to her about maybe being a model. These are the things that you kind of get from this. But watch this. And I'm going over 3 minutes, but stay tuned, guys, because this is good. What if I were to tell you that you were wrong? And that's not a beautiful young woman who's around 25 years old, possibly a fashion model. What if I told you that this picture is of a woman in her 60s or 70s who actually looks very sad, has a big nose, and is certainly no model? She's someone you probably would want to help across the street. Now, look at this picture. Can you see? Big nose, there's the eyes, there's the mouth. She's got some kind of a bonnet on and some kind of a big shawl. Snap! That's not the young woman that we saw. But look. Sorry guys, I'm trying to flip through the pages. Who's right when they look at the picture? Because some people will see that 25-year-old woman, and some people will see the old woman that they want to help across the street. Now, I'm going to end the video, and I'm going to leave you with this. We just had an actual example of looking at something for less than a few seconds. And depending on who you are, you saw an old lady, some of you saw a young woman. Now, imagine in life if the way that you see things so much varies from other people, and think about how your attitudes and behaviors come in solving problems or dealing with people in relationships. I'm signing out because we're going to get deeper, guys, so stay tuned. Visit stayinghomemom.com for some other great articles, and always be sure to connect at facebook.com/Michelle222Flowers. Make today a good one, and let's get deep. Bye-bye.